Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing? If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys all had a happy new year. Hopefully social distancing, but I hope it was great. As great as it can be, of course. In today's video, we're going to be doing this look right here. So if you like what you see and you want to play with some makeup and you just want to hang out with me, well then, keep watching. Alright, so the eyebrows are all done. We did the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil and we used the Mini Creations Mini Brow Kit. Now that that is finished, we're going to go on to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and we're just going to form out the eyebrows and we're going to prep our lids for eyeshadow. How has everybody been? How are you guys? Happy New Year's. Hope everybody had a great New Year. And I'm looking for nothing but positive vibes in 2021. Everything negative stays in 2020. I refuse to bring that baggage in to 2020 with me. I meant to say 2021. So we're just going to form out the eyebrows. So I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape and I'm just bringing it under just to clean this area up. I like for the eyebrows to look really, really, really defined and really, really, really clean. Just like that. So we formed it. And we're just going to start dragging that down. So I'm looking for 2021 to give me new inspiration to do different things, new different types of videos, bring different content to you guys. If there's anything that you guys want to see, please let me know. I'm trying to have my channel better and obviously growing in 2021. 2020 wasn't such a great year, but then again, I'm just starting to get the hang of this whole YouTube thing and editing and, you know, things like that. So I'm just hoping that everything's better. And I want, you know, different comments to let me know like what you guys want to see, different things. I'm so happy that, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, love Christmas. One of probably my favorite holiday, actually definitely my favorite holiday. But I just felt like it was just so stressful and I'm just glad that it's over. And like I said, looking forward to a better year, new things to come. And I just hate stress. And again, I will do the lids, but what I'm going to do first is just spit all over the place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pat this in and just drag this up like that. Same thing over here. You just want to blend this. So guys, I got my new backdrops. Obviously you can tell I got some new lighting. So I'm hoping that this improves my inspiration to do different things, different types of makeup. So don't mind my lips. I just put some gloss on. But I have a really bad problem with biting my lips. When I get nervous or I get stressed out, I bite my lips until they bleed. And sometimes they have cuts on them. So don't mind my lips. So just forget what you've seen before and let's just, you know, move on. All right, so patted this all out. So like I was saying, hopefully everything gives me more inspiration to do different things and I just want to create better content. All right, so now that we did that, let's take some more. We're going to, I just got this everywhere, but we're going to start just tapping this out on the lids. And I'm going to take my concealer brush and I'm just going to bring it around, and then I'm going to take the beauty blender. I like to drag this all the way out because I like to have the whole entire lid, crease, and under eyebrow area to be prepped for eyeshadow. I'm going to take my blender and I'm just going to tap it all out. Just like that. So today we're going to go in and we're going to use Clean Lights and Morphe palette. I do know that this palette is definitely expired, but this is one of my favorite palettes and I probably shouldn't even be using it, but I can't give it up. I love it. I can't help it. Don't judge. Please don't judge. I'm going to go in with my Ride or Die VH Mole blending brush, and I'm going to start with the nude color right here. None of these have names, but I'll just show you the colors. And I'm just going to start bringing that around and just putting it all over the lid. Normally I don't set my lid, but I've noticed that yes, it picks up better pigmentation when I don't set it first, but I did notice that it's much harder to blend out, so I went back to setting the lids. So now that we did that, I'm going to go in now with this color right here in the palette, and I'm just going to start dusting that in my in my crease. And this I'm just bringing through the whole crease. So I just go in the windshield wiper motion. And today I'm going to go a little out of my comfort zone because normally I do the same thing, and again, I'm trying to get better at makeup and get this channel better. So I'm going to start attempting new things, and I hope you guys do enjoy the videos that I'm doing. I'm sorry about the lighting. The sun is coming in the window. Let me just fix it. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep putting this in the outer part and the crease. So now what I want to do is I want to take I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to go into this deep color right here, and I'm just going to start forming a line where the crease is. Starting here, and I'm just going to go around my crease. And I'm going to drag it out like that. So I'm just going to keep going around it until I feel that I like the way that it looks. And I'm going to go back in with the first color that we used, and I'm just going to go back into the crease and just blend that out a little bit. And then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go back into the same deep brown that we did, and I'm just going to go back around with that. Kind of like I'm doing a wing liner, but just in my crease. I'm going to take this brush right here and I'm going to go back into the dark color, and I just want to define this brown a little bit more, so I'm gonna just keep going back and forth with it. Now that that's all cut out the way that we wanted, I'm gonna go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm gonna go in with this flat brush right here, and we're just gonna cut the crease. Mind you that I suck at this also, but we're gonna attempt this. Alright, so I'm just going to go just a little bit into where we went. Just like that. And I'm just gonna bring it out to clean up my line. I'm gonna take this color right here, and we're gonna take that with a brush, and we're gonna start patting that into, and we're gonna just start patting that into the outer portion of the eye. Just like that. And I'm only bringing this halfway because in the other half of the eye, we're gonna take a different brush, and we're gonna go into this color right here, and we're gonna start putting that on the outer portion of the eye right here. And not all the way out, just in this outer area. Is I'm gonna take my long-lasting Essence pencil. It's a liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna start to try and carve out this line. Just like that. And now that we have that carved out, I'm gonna go back in with the pencil brush, with the flat brush that we used, and I'm just gonna go dip back into that deep brown shadow, and I'm just gonna tap that on that line. Just to kind of set that. Just like that. We're fighting the sun again. So I'm gonna go back into the red color that we use, the burgundy color, and I'm just gonna start adding that to the outside of the eye. Just like that. I'm gonna go back in with the brown shadow, and I'm gonna start having that meet. So I'm just going to pull the eye back and start bringing this brown around. We have one eye done. I went and finished the other eye off camera. When we finished the eye, I know everything looks crazy. I know it does, but just bear with me. I promise you that everything will look better I'm just taking a concealer to clean up around the eye. This may not be the look for you. This may not be something that you like. This may not be something that you do. And that's okay. It's okay not to like the things that I do. But I hope you do try it. And if you do try it, I hope that you guys definitely tag me in it because I would love to see it. So let's move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to start with the Prep and Prime by MAC. We're just going to start putting that all over our face. This is to conceal pores. Like me, I have very big pores, especially in this area right here on my nose. So I like to put on something that will fill those bad boys in, if you know what I mean. Just gonna take a little bit more. Feel like Cleopatra or something. Again, out of my comfort zone, but it's okay. It's different. I like it. I dig it. Not bad. I'll go in with my Smashbox primer oil, and I'm just gonna put that in my hands and take that, rub it, and just rub that all over my skin. Now we're gonna go in with our Frankie Rose foundation. This is in the color Vintage. I'm going to put that on with my Morphe 439 brush, 2 pumps. I feel a piece of hair. Take it and bring it down your neck. Just like that. And I'm just going to put a little bit more right here. My cheeks, because I like very full coverage on my cheeks. I'm gonna take my beauty sponge now and just pat that all out. You guys, this foundation is so good, but you have to like your face matte because this is a mattifying foundation. And I would definitely advise for you to use it with either the primer that is from Frankie Rose or the Smashbox primer, because it just makes you look flawless, like flawless. Alright, so now that we have that on, I'm going to go in with my NARS concealer in the color Custard. And I'm just going to start putting that here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just mix the Tarte with it. So I'm just going to dab it in it. And then just leave this only in the center, okay? Because you only want the center of your forehead to be highlighted. Okay, so now that that is all set, I'm going to take my Kat Von D Locket powder. I'm going to dust a little bit into the cap, and I'm just going to take my sponge, make sure that there's no creasing, and then I'm just going to start dabbing the powder in there to start setting the under eye. When you do this, you want to try not to look anyplace else so that you don't set your creasing. So I'm going to go in again, take out any creasing, dip it, and then just start tapping that in. I take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut, and I'm just going to start bringing that down just like that. Took a little too much, so I'm just going to dot, 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 dot. Notice that I went too much on one and not the other, so we'll work it. We'll work it. I'm going to take this BS small brush, and I'm just going to start bringing this up. You don't want to bring that down. You just want to bring it side to side and up to blend that out. You don't want to have that too far down. So again, pat, slide, and bring up. If you do get it too low, don't worry about it. You can always take, can always correct that afterwards. So again, just bring this around. Just gonna dab it off a little bit. Don't mind my hair, it's enough. And then this, drag it down. Now that we've done the cream contouring, I'm going to just dust a little bit more of the Kat Von D powder in, and I'm going to take that on my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to set the face. My face has never looked so flawless ever. Like, I'm totally digging this. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush that doesn't have anything on it, just to dust any excess powder away. Alright, we're gonna go in with the eyelash curler and curl the eyes. I'm going to take my Essence Lash Princess mascara. We're just going to apply some. Oh, guys, I used the wrong one. Well, let's do this one with this also, and then I'm going to go in with the Hank & Henry. We're going to go in with the Beauty Creations eyelashes. They're called T. They look like that. Alright, so now that the eyelashes are cut, I'm just going to apply the Green Duo to the lashes. I like to do it this way, but some people like to just put it on like this, like as if it was eyeliner. Some people like to do it that way. Whatever works for you is what you should do, because putting on eyelashes, I do know, is not easy. It took me a long time to learn, and now that I have it, it's easier for me to put it on the lash. But for people that are just learning, like, it's so much easier to put it on like you were doing, you know, eyeliner. Alright, so we're just gonna let that dry. In the meantime, while we let that dry, we're gonna go into the Essence Sunkissed Bronze powder. If I can open it. There we go. And I'm gonna take my bronzer brush, looks like that, and I'm just gonna start dabbing the bronzer where I want it to go. Mind you, this bronzer smells amazing. I know I say that all the time, but it smells like the beach, where I would like to be right now. That's what it smells like. Just pat this all out. Alright, now our eyelashes should be somewhat dry. Let me get my little handy dandy tool. And we're just gonna start placing the eyelash. So you want to place the eyelash obviously where you want it to go, but you want to connect the middle first. Like that. I always like to put the end of the eyelash more up a little bit so that it doesn't make your eye look so droopy. It makes it actually look like it's up. And then, like I said, you just want to connect all the eyelashes to yours. Like that. I'm going to go in with the Hank and Henry mascara. I'm just going to start pushing my eyelashes into it. And the eyelashes are done. My eyes about to start watering, but you know, it wouldn't be a normal day if it didn't. Alright, let's move on to the under eye. So I'm going to take the first shade that we did. I'm going to dust that underneath the eye. Okay, and then I'm going to take the pencil brush and I'm going to go into the dark brown that we used. This one right here. And only on the outer corner. And then I'm going to take the pencil, go into the red shade, And I'm going to put that close to the lash line. I'm just going over it with the first shade that we did, just to make everything blend. Now we're going to go in with the Floral Bloom blush palette. I'm going to take my blush brush, and we're going to go into, we're going to try this color today. And I'm just going to pat it onto my cheeks. Yes, with this blush. I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzer that we used, and I'm going to go in and put some of that on my nose. Take the Hank and Henry, and we're going to go in with the other side of it now, which is the smaller side. And we're just going to do our eyelashes, our bottom lashes with it. I love, love, love this mascara. Like, it's so perfect. It has both. It's easy to travel with. It has both the big side and the little side. So I think that it's perfect. Now we're going to go in with lip. I'm going to use, this is the LA Girl Perfection Precision Liner in the color Sugar and Spice. Okay, so for lipstick, we're going to go in with the Hank and Henry. This is called Gang Gang. This is from Hank and Henry and Lip Aesthetics. This is a duo they did, collab. And this is a matte lipstick, so it's gonna dry matte. Like, tell me that lipstick is not fire. So we're going to let that dry down a little bit. In the meantime, we're going to use the Beauty Creation setting spray in coconut. I like to drown myself in it, as you can tell. And then I'm going to take the Beauty Creations highlighting kit, and I'm going to go in with the Heaven color right here, the second color, Gonna go on. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 510 brush, and I'm just gonna start putting that on my cheeks, focusing it more towards the back, the same way I did the blush. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, and then I'm gonna take a flat brush, and I'm just gonna do a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Gonna take a little bit and just put it on my brow bone. And then I'm gonna take a little bit and just put it in the center of my eye. So my Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to pat it out. I'm going to take a little bit of the lip liner that we use. I'm just going to use that also on my waterline. Don't judge. And then I'm just going to take my 16-hour by L'Oreal eyeliner, and I'm just going to go in the top to cover up any spaces, just like that. And this is the final look. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking the time out again to watch my videos. Hopefully my videos are better in this upcoming year than they have been. I know that they have been pretty boring and pretty basic and simple, and I promise you that things will get better. Please bear with me. I'm still new to this, and I'm trying to get better, be bubbly, smiley. I'm great at this whole YouTube thing. Like, you know, this is natural for some people, where they could just be bubbly and smile all the time and, you know, just, you know, do things like that. But I'm not that person. I wish I was, but I am trying. I promise you that things will get better, and, you know, within this year I'm gonna practice, you know, doing better and smiling and doing more fun videos and trying to do better content is all I'm trying to say. Please bear with me. Thank you again for watching. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and if you want to see more. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when I have uploaded a new video. I would also like to know what type of videos you guys would like to see. So please leave me some comments letting me know what type of videos you want to see. I'm willing to do anything as long as you give me some video ideas and let me know the things that you guys want to see. I'll be happy to do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.